Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Wartales. Now before I dive in, I'm back on the main menu. Why? We've had a patch and it's introduced some significant changes. Now I can load up my previous save with the Making Gear company, but in all honesty there's at least one new feature in this patch. Let's say that again. At least one new feature in this patch, which I'd like to share with you all. So, there's been a number of changes in this patch. The most obvious one that people have been asking for, the level scaling issue, where encounters scale and increase in size and difficulty based on the levels and number of mercenaries in the company, have not been addressed yet. Now, there's been a number of posts on the forums, many of people saying, look, when I've got 4 or 5 guys and I'm fighting 5 or 6 or maybe 7 enemies, it's fine. When I've got 8 to 10 guys and I'm fighting 30 to 40 enemies, it's not so fine. I can believe that. And also people saying enemy levels scaling up so much it just gets ridiculously hard, things like that, right? So the developers are looking into that. They have a plan to turn off this level scaling feature. They're not planning on balance tweaking it or adjusting it yet. They're planning on making it an optional feature, right? So like something you can turn off. Honestly, turning it off sounds like easy mode, and leaving it on sounds like really hard mode. I think this should be something people opt into rather than opt out of, and it should be off by default and then you turn it on if you want more of a challenge. But maybe that's just me, kind of like the rigged dice in Baldur's Gate 3 a while back. Right, next up, following a great many requests for character customization, we actually have character customization for the original 4 starting members of the mercenary company. And that's why I want to start a new company, so I can show it all to you and go, hello, look, it's Super Happy Fun Time. Speaking of Super Happy Fun Time, I'll get back to that in a bit. So, I can agree with character customization being limited to the 4 initial starting mercenaries. In this game, you want to try and look after a small group of 4 or 5 mercenaries. Anyone extra is padding to help the group survive and stuff, right? The fact that the enemy encounters scale, and actually there's other things like Matthias Lund, which encourage you to have a small party size, right, and have a small compact group of mercenaries. And yes, Beasts of Burden do count towards the group size for scaling, but they don't count as a full mercenary, they count as like a quarter of a mercenary or something. It's bizarre. But yeah, there are reasons for keeping the group size small. And customizing your initial characters then is like, yeah, this is my party of adventuring heroes going off on an amazing adventure. I want these people to be cool, amazing, awesome people that I like and would like to keep around and be like, hey, yeah, you're my friends, right? But when it comes to hiring new mercenaries from a company, if I meet some guy out in the world and I say to him, hey there, you fine fellow, I would like you to be my friend, but first I need you to dye your hair and get hair extensions and change all the clothes you're wearing. He's likely to say, who the bleep do you think you are? Maybe even punch me in the face, or just like, piss off or something like that, right? So, yeah, having the mercenaries we encounter being just like as is acceptable. There's been suggestions on the forums for some kind of barber, surgeon or something to perform amazing, miraculous makeovers for other mercenaries. Don't know if that'll ever make it into the game. There's been... oh yes! And look, I wanted to do character customization next, so we have tutorials now. Actual tooltips that tell you how to play the game. So now I have that useful, wonderful information that somebody told me in a YouTube comment, presented in an in-game format that's easy to take in, and don't worry, I read the comment, it's all lovely, right? Patch has been out a few days, or maybe about a week now. I've played with it a bit since the last episode, but I just didn't feel ready to record because I've been busy doing other stuff. Right, so yeah. We get tutorials. Tutorials are great, probably even better than character customization in the long run. And an undocumented feature of this patch was that they have completely overhauled the food system. Now food gives you like double the food points it used to, but your guys eat 3 or 4 times more. Additionally, they have replaced some of the perks you can give the company, so those knowledge points get refunded on existing saves. So let's just dive right in. Right, new game. Choose your destiny. Your companions are... Right, what do I want? Ideally, I want spear, bow, sword, hammer. Right? So I'm wanting a spearman, swordsman, brute, and archer. I will settle for less than all 4 of those if I get something really nice, right? Apprentice friends looking for an adventure. They get less experience. Swordsman, archer, ranger, brute. That's 3 out of 4, right? Men escorting merchants who lost their employer. Swordsman, warrior, spearman, brute. So that is no archer, right? Extra money, bit less medicine. Nothing too shabby one way or the other, right? Deserters fleeing an abusive captain. Swordsman, archer, ranger, brute. So again, 3 out of 4. Young farmers looking for a better life. Brute, 2 spearmen, and an archer. So no swordsman. That's a pretty strong start. Also 10 bread. Starting with 10 bread. That's a good lot of food. Or bandits looking to escape the guard. Brute, ranger, 2 rangers and an archer. Okay. I think the rangers are like the knife guys. So let's see. In terms of skills, what do I want? Swordsman, I want the challenge skill or the healing skill. Archer, the aims, the range extender aiming type shooty skill, or the runaway skill, or the heal skill. Brute, I want the smash someone who's below half health next to me skill. Swordsman, archer, brute, spearman, I definitely want the healer skill. So ideally, I want a spearman in the party. If I get 2 archers, I'll be... Okay, so what else do I want? I don't want spearmen with the smash someone next to me skill because they use reach weapons. The same might go for a brute with a 2-handed weapon or an axe wielder with a 2-handed weapon, a warrior. So, swordsman, warrior, spearman, brute. That's a good mix. I like that one. I've used that one a lot before. Young farmers. So it's between deserters or people who lost their employer. And they called it furlough. Okay, with that, I think we can do with 1 less medicine, right? 150 crowns is a good starting booster, but as suspicion, we can work that down by capturing a few brigands and turning them into prison. The extra experience would probably help a lot. Swordsman, archer, we don't need the ranger. Okay, no, we'll go with this one. It's a good trusty stalwart. Your companions are used to long walks. Previous employer worked them hard, walked them hard. Cunning fighters, extra experience, we kind of don't want to rush it, really. The constitution, right, show incredible resilience. Constitution gathers carry weight, so this would allow us to carry more stuff. But, in all honesty, having the exhaustion fatigue build up slower is really useful. I'm just going to go with that. And they're going to be late risers, right? They're just not morning people. Possibly why they lost their last job. Maybe there was an ambush at dawn and they were too busy waking up going, oh, what's going on here? Oh, the boss is dead. Run for it, lads! We still only have Tiltron. We have Vertruse Province, Kingdom of Gossenburg. Oh, it's the same map. It's the same map. I think it's the same map scenario, just starting a different part of it. Well, we'll start with Tiltron. Okay. I'll leave these all on. Oh, and we have save mode. Normal is the normal, one save per mercenary company. Free is save whenever you want, however many times you want. Iron Man is like, no saves. You play. You stop playing, it saves the company for you. It's like, okay, fine. You know, it's like you die, you lose your save sort of thing, right? Normal combat, normal simulation. Yeah, fine, let's go in. So, we get our character customization. This is lovely. And because this is 2021, we can turn a boy into a girl, and we can also turn a girl into a boy for good measure, right? So what I want, I think we give the girl a spear, right? So, keep this a chap. So first off, we get to decide if they have a one-handed weapon or a two-handed weapon, right? So you can have two-handed sword here, one-handed sword and a shield here. I think I want to go one-handed. Oh, right. One-handed for you. Keep it two-handed for you. You, axe and shield. I can't remember the specializations. You can have some fun with 200 weapons, but I think we stick with the shield for now. Okay. So you there, my fellow. We'll call you Edred. And we will mess a bit with these and go, oh, that looks a bit kind of teenage, doesn't it? A bit young. Oh, I like that grim face. Maybe keep that for the thug. Yeah. Okay, a bit older and wiser. Okay, so we go with this one. Hang on. Back to you. Yeah, that looks good. Awesome. Edred will be of a religious persuasion. So, yeah, that's actually... Yeah. I don't know, that one, I think, maybe. So it's a little harder to see these colours, but there's like a few greys, a kind of blondish colour, a red, a dark brown, and kind of a lot of blackish colours. I'm aiming for the... Right, okay, I'll just... I think that's... Is there a light hair, light brown? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll change his clothes to be a kind of bluish colour. Is there a more blue? There's a more vibrant blue. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it'll matter massively as we put armour on him. So Edred will be our defensive swordsman. We're going to give him first aid or taunt. Right, if he's going sword and shield, we go taunt. If we're going two-handed, Wrath is okay, but if we're going two-handed, we want first aid. It's nice to go with a two-handed first aid build for the swordsman, but actually getting in there and taunting with a shield can be a lot of fun. And more importantly, the swordsman tends to be going toe-to-toe a lot of the time anyway, so he's almost better off doing it this way, right? And just letting someone else do the patching up. Right. Well, since you're going to be the only girl in the starting group, we'll give you the pretty face. Now, the pretty face has a slight issue where if she upgrades to the polearm, she gets this weird little line above her head in her portrait for a while. Right, we'll call you Melka. And Let's change your clothes to a green colour. I think I skipped past it already. Okay, that looks nice. She's got the most feminine hairstyle already. She can go for the weird tomboy, the greasy side parting, the boyish haircut, the strange close cropped sides, which makes her look like a punk, or this one, which looks a bit scruffy and shabby. And yeah, not a fan of this colour though, so we could go for like the extreme henna job or this kind of brownish colour. I'll go with this. Skills, we want her to be a group healer, because spearmen like to come up as like a second rank, standing behind people and helping. Astronaut will... no. I want to check you. Of 1, 2. Okay, so literally that is the one he's got over there. He has they're not quite as diagonal, and 2 creases there. Doesn't have the 2 creases there. So that's him, this is you. Right, okay, good. So for our brute, we probably want Wrath. It's a good skill. It does what it needs to. If we go two-handed for him, he's going to suffer. Let's change his skin a bit. They are quite subtle in terms of difference. We stick with that. Yeah, we call him Volker. There you go. And then we got you, Astronaut. What will we do with you? Oh, you know what? I'm tempted now. I've had an idea. Can we? Yes. Here we go. Call you Malkef. And get you something a bit different. Okay, there we go. Is that working? Oh, and we got a name for our pony. As he's basically a horse, we should call him Dobbin, of course. Traditional name for a horse. We only get to name the horse. We don't get to do anything funky with it. So, question. Do we get you a 200 weapon? Yeah, I think we do. Right. Oh, right. I was gonna... Is that... That's what I wanted for you. But actually, if I stick with this, yeah. Okay, no, we'll, Oh, that's... Actually, you know what? If you are going Berserker, and you may very well be, yeah, this could work. And you're a bit of a thug, so you can have a silly haircut. See how reluctant I was to click it? I was like, no, don't press the button. There we are. We have pressed the button. We have Volker, Malkef. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Malkef and Melka. I'm going to get those two so mixed up. Okay. Call you Kulgar. Kulgar! Yes. There we go. A mercenary's life is never easy. After a heated skirmish with bandits, the most opportunistic of your companions have fled, leaving behind a generous payment and a furious client. Keen to make a few crowns, but not at the expense of their own lives, they now need to find a new job. Repairs and drinks won't pay for themselves after all. Right, let's go pick this up. And let's go pick this up. We got a party. We're like heroes, but not really heroes. Oh, you're going to come fight, are you? Will you let us pick these up? Thank you. So, what are our early game goals? We expect everyone with a dagger to have poison. We expect everyone with a bow to be doing knockback shots. Right. Do I want to reposition? You are a problem. You got a dagger, you need to die. We have 2 turns before yours. We do not have a dagger for backstab bonus. We can challenge. Okay. So, Melka here is our fixer, right? She can come in after this hoodlum's turn and heal whoever's been poisoned. Also, we should save these points for that. So, Volker, run in there, smack it. Engage! Or, if you're a Star Trek fan, engage! Sorry, that should be more like, engage, shouldn't it? You need more of a kind of ring to the voice there. And my throat's all dry from playing earlier with my mates. Oh well. When you perform a melee attack on a free enemy, you engage them. An engaged unit can only attack their engaged opponent and has a higher chance of taking critical damage, so receiving critical hits from any source. To take advantage of this with your other units. They're not units, they're people. A unit is a group of people that works together as a unit. That's why it's called a unit. An engaged person or character is exposing their back. Attack them from behind to get a bonus. Well, we'll soon see about that. Kulgar! Oh, right, I need to end my turn, don't I? Kulgar, get in there. Back attack. Hurrah! Maybe that didn't count because it was an AoE attack, but oh well. And there we have some poison. Right. Melka, you know the drill. Go up here. Can you stab him with a spear? Yes, you can. Stab him with a spear. Well, it's a pitchfork, but, you know. We live in hope. Right. Edred. Get over here, mess up his face. Or, surrounded! Surrounding an engaged enemy unit with 2 allies to get a bonus. We shall. Shunk goes the sword, and he takes a lot of damage. Nice. Okay, you're going to take a turn to finish off the round, and someone gets shot, and it's her. That's okay. Right. I'm going to have Volker take the kill here. I'll go Roth. Which will then give him Fury. So an extra half damage on his next hit. So, right, this mouse cursor thing around the edge of the moon area is tricky. Essentially, if I'm moving the mouse outside the edge, it, like here, say, it gets juddery, right? But I've found moving the mouse cursor to where I want the middle of the square to be, rather than like the extreme. So here I'm here. You can see the mouse is like right over here next to this person, and the square doesn't want to go there. But if I go to here, further away, the square snaps into place. And then I'll take my regular attack to pound this one really hard with a right good whacking. Edred, over there, please. Sword up ready. Might just finish the job. 2 right, he says. So now, the loot all button won't take human corpses. If we want human corpses, we have to actively take them. Also, I've looked at the cannibalism thing, and it don't give you very much food. I'm going to mend our gear and head off down here. Meanwhile, what's the plan? What's the plan, Raph? Plan is go to town, do stuff. Oh, yeah, right. We have some cloth. That's great. There's something in the forest there, but it's a little bit dangerous. We won't go there yet. And now we get to go to Stromcap. So the goal is get jobs, by which I mean crafts. So we'll visit the apothecary. We'll look at the alchemist workbench. We'll visit the blacksmith. We'll look at the anvil and go, hey, yeah, it's an anvil. Right. Who should be our smith? I recommend the brute. There we go. Bosh. Brute for blacksmith. Kulgar the berserker. We give him the tinker's job. Edred the swordsman. We give you alchemist. Yes. Yes. Now, what can we make... Oh, right. So, yes, as I was saying, some things have changed. Also, frugality. Each companion agrees to a cut in their wages for their greater good. Wages... Oh, no, it's not frugality. It's rationing. The troop eats one less food each day. Not every person in the troop, just the troop as an entire entity. Given that the amount of food the mercenaries now eat has been doubled or practically tripled, that 1 point reduction is worth a lot less than it used to be. Also, there's another one that's changed and been seriously devalued as well. I can't remember what it is right now. Right, we want to be making all of these when we camp as soon as we can. Also, we want to be making a lot of these things. Oh, that reminds me. I'll go to market and see if there's any fancy things available. Sinian, what have you for sale? Leather, comfrey, wheat. You got wheat for sale. Okay, that's nice. Alright, let's go get a job. So, an important thing is getting our mercenaries work. Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled. We regularly update our job offers. Great, what have you got? The Warungang, Matthias Lund. Let's hold off on Matthias Lund, okay? He's at Amateur Hunters, Altis Tower. No, okay. I'll take the Warungang. I don't see the Help Refugees quest over there. That's unfortunate. Amateur Hunters. I'll pick that up later. That's going to be... That's like a plot one that will be generally always available. Farwim's Squad. Sure. Same area. Free Mount Altis Tower. I'll hold off on that. So I've got 2 jobs to do, right? And the Informant. Psst. You! Yeah, you! You looking for work? I can give you tips and point you towards the best missions, the kind that pays much better than the measly rewards the Merchant Guild has to offer. Of course, you'll then have to meet the client and meddle in other people's affairs, but at the end of the day, it's the number of crowns in your purse that counts, right? Well, these require a reputation, a glory, whatever it's called, influence, which we don't have enough of yet. What we could do, and I think we should, is purchase some leather. I've still not got used to shift right clicking to purchase. It's a bit weird. Right. I'm going to make some crappy rags. I would like to make some rags. Learn how to forge. The metal plates are heating. Press the left mouse button when a plate is red hot to forge your item. And I think you have to actually click on the plate as well. Press the left mouse button when the plate sparks, that's like when a little ring of light appears, to forge an item of superior quality. Hit all the plates at the right time to forge an item of exceptional quality. That's actually really difficult. So, I clicked that and it didn't... too soon. Yeah, I clicked that one that didn't register. But hey, we got some rags. Rags will give us a slightly better armor value. You've got a shield. You've got a shield. You don't have a shield. You get some rags. And I think we get a slight bit of differentiation of the cloth here and the undershirt based on the clothing colour, but not very much really. Right, we will sell these farmer's rags, which are apparently worse than normal rags. There we go. Lovely. Now, what else can we make? Nothing. So we need more metal to make... We get 4 wood and 1 leather. We could make ourselves a nice shield. Let's hold off on that though. Right. We need more food. Let's get more food. Now. Apples, grapes and cabbage now give 2 food each instead of 1. But again, as I mentioned, people also eat more food. This was not mentioned in the patch notes at all, and there's been a lot of discussion about it on the forums, especially in relation to the company talents that affect food consumption. Right, mutton is 4 instead of 2, pork is 4 instead of 2, rat is 1. So we do have a 1 food item because the amount of food you require is often an odd number instead of even number. Let's head out of town and go look for people to beat up. People that we got paid to beat up, not just people in general. Also, we don't have enough influence to hire another mercenary yet, but we should very soon. And we want a archer. And we want an archer with a good archer skill. So we want to be a little bit fussy about our companions. Our new companions, that is. For now, though, we want to wander around, get more knowledge of the land, you know, become more familiar with our surroundings and say, who are these bunch of people over here who are likely to accost us soon to assail us in a most foul manner? Well, they seem to not like... Oh, no, there they go. I was like, they're backing off. They're not going to do it. They're not going to... Oh, here we are. Where's them refugees? We'll toss them out ourselves. We'll toss them all out. Yeah, I've been drinking. We all have. How do you know? You see us or something? Never mind, leave us be. We got refugees to clear out. Chiltern! Clear all the refugees out of Chiltern. Chiltern refugees go home. And we want those refugees to go back where they came from. You got any drink? Right, we're going to leave these people because sometimes the people in Stromcap will pay us to come teach these people a lesson. Also, look at them. They had metal armor, which is better than anything we got. Oh, cool girl, kill girl. No, I won't. Right. So we'll get some more wood here. Now, this bit of wood here can be quite dangerous, so we're kind of, you know, living dangerously, as it were. And let's go over to the Lund farm. So here we have poor Christina Lund. Oh, how could they? We didn't even put up a fight, and they still killed our precious Lucilla. Mad with grief, her father chased after them towards the mill. I hope he caught up with them. These thieves don't deserve to live. Lady, if your husband's run off after thieves, we'd better, you know, he's gone off on his own. There's a chest up there. I'm going to leave that chest. I'm not going to, like, nick stuff here. I can't interact with the sheep. Well, we're a bunch of mercenaries. We ain't being paid to do this, but look, if there's going to be a punch up at an old mill and some old duffer's going to get himself killed, we might as well go pick our way through the remains and, like, nick his stuff. Also, there's guys over there who are probably going to get into a fight with us very soon. Alright, look, lots of dead people. I see dead people. I also see wheat. We'll use that to make bread. More wheat and leather. Excellent. Hello, Hackert. What are you wanting? He killed everyone! A real madman! I'm injured, help me! I really could. And then you join us, and you're a knife man, you're not an archer, so we don't really need you. Also, we'll get more influence if we just kill you for being an evil criminal who murdered Lucilla. There we go. And we got some money from his body as well. Right, you lot, come here. Don't you think you're getting away with this? So the skull over their head is important. Not every enemy group has a skull. Enemy locations, like camps or places where they're hiding out, will have a skull rating. And every skull group is attached to an enemy base. Every skull group we slay reduces the amount of enemies in the base when we finally tackle it. Right, 2 and 2. They come for you. We can get all 4 over here. Let's do that. Alright, we get 2 turns before they do. Let's move Melka over to this big spear so she can throw it. No one in range yet. Volker will... yeah, we'll pull you back as well. There we go. Oh, you got a bow. You're probably not going to... oh, you did. Lovely. Yeah, you shouldn't have shot Volker. You'll make him angry. Oh, I should check their advancement. Right, so... I can't look at this in a fight, can I? That's a shame. I was going to explain how certain options are no longer available to certain classes, and that has actually affected things somewhat. So, the Brute, that is Volker's class, used to be capable of going on a massive Valor generation killing spree. This has now been reined in somewhat, in that the generation portion has been removed. The killing spree is still there, you just don't get rewarded quite so much for doing it, so you need more people in the company to make it happen. Right, I want you... you know what, just get down there, lock this one down. Engage them, and say like, oh you ugly skinhead, you're getting smacked with a club. Right. Edred, you're poisoned, that's not ideal. Volker, you're also poisoned. Melka can go fix poison when we have points. And what do points mean? Prizes! But we have no points, so we get no prizes. We do get to absolutely kill him with a sword though. A little bit. Yeah, you punch him. Because that's really going to work out for you well, I tell you that right now. Okay, I think we're onto a winner here, with Melka getting the kill. That poison's going to rack up nasty though, so just going to pop to here, stab you with a thing that's not a spear, and then run up to here. So I am developing a habit of having spearmen run up to support, because they can get the thing where at the end of their turn they generate Valor if they're standing next to an ally. Now everyone else can get that as well. Oh, new round, awesome. Run and kill. Kill and run. It's a two-handed weapon. Hit it. Nice. So I'm essentially building synergies for the way I intend to play in the future. Right. Edred, we have a plan. It's called engaging this one. There you go. You want to fight too now, don't you? Good, because you get to. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Run over here and stab this one. That's nice-ish. And hammer time. So for now we don't have a lot by way of Valor generation, and that will become a problem later on. However, we will later on have Valor generation aplenty, if we level up everyone well. Let's run you to here just for surrounding bonuses. There would have been slightly better. Right. Go for the kill if you can, and if you can't, get a good hit in anyway. Oh, that's yeah, that's not good. Oh well. With the poison as well, that could be bad. Yes, that's going to be bad. Okay. Volker, kill. Good man. also moved us around. Edred. Right. We need to make sure now that whatever happens, Edred does not get another turn. Because now he's on death's door. A dying unit can only move. If you heal them before they take damage, they will be able to fight again. If not, they will be permanently lost. So we need to end his turn. I thought I did. Did we get a new round? We got a new round. Okay, run, stab, kill. No poison, no death. Excellent. Your group is overtired. Your companions might die of exhaustion if you keep walking. You really should rest. Well, first we're going to pick up all this stuff. We're going to mend our gear, mend our blokes and our bird, and say, hey, yeah, resting, good idea, let's do that. You can rest at a campfire in your camp. Feed your troop and pay their wages to avoid unrest. Resting refills your fatigue meter, restores valor points, and speeds up time. Now, this is why I said super happy fun time earlier. Now, we no longer get a negative to happiness equal to the entire size of the mercenary company. Current happiness is 5, minus 5 a companion will want to leave your group, 7 points, they get an extra point of valor. 15 experience gained in combat increased by 15%. Any gain above 15 grants you 5 per happiness point. 5 influence. We are likely to be hitting 15 happiness every time we rest. Around the campfire, so we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4. That will push us up to 9 points. Also, Volker got a level. This happened a little while ago before the main patch, that the swordsman and brute got their class specialization moved up to level 2 instead of level 3, which means while other people everyone used to get these options at level 2, right? Valorous Audacity, Valorous Victory, and Valorous Support. Valorous Victory is what would allow a brute with Wrath and Weakening Blow to smack someone, smack them again with Weakening Blow, finish them off with Wrath, and then generate a point of valor, right? It was abusive. I don't think that's necessarily the reason why it happened, but hey. So Volker. Well, it looks like he's getting strength this level. That will increase his damage for all his normal skills. The Vanguard has the charge. The Smasher has the attack that deals poison to people who are bleeding, but we don't have ways to reliably produce bleeding wounds on enemies yet. We will have ways to begin to produce bleeding wounds on enemies later on, but not reliably. And Destroyer gets heavy armor and Weakening Blow, and it's great fun, so we'll go with that. Yeah, awesome. Right, nobody else has leveled yet, but Coolguard is close. Awesome. So let's look at our food. We've got no wages to pay. Wages are paid every 3 days. So we'll eat some bread, which is 4 points now. Apples, cabbage, some mutton, and some pork. And there we go. Everyone's bellies are full. And we're up to 9 happiness, not quite 15 yet. Everybody's happy, nobody's unhappy, no grumpy stuff. Maximum valor points increased by 1. Why? I can't remember why we got this, but let's leave camp. We're done. Oh, no, back to camp. Coolgar can make stuff in the workshop. We will make a lockpick. He'll bend a bit of metal. We'll make a fishhook. He'll bend another bit of metal, but put more effort into it and making it look more pretty and precise. There we are. Now we have a knowledge point. We have 2 knowledge points. Oh, yes. Weight training. This is a problem. Troop bonus carrying capacity increased by 5. Or we could learn to make saddlebags for Dobbin, which would increase the carrying capacity by 10. And we could then buy more ponies and get them saddlebags. This isn't working. It's not worth taking. It's rationing and weighted training. The weighted training and rationing knowledges aren't worth it after the new patch. I think before the new patch, saddlebags weren't quite as good, or they just weren't available or something. Right, we want to make stuff here. We can make all of these lovely things. We can't make a lovely new shield yet. Right, we want to be making weapons and armors. Your one-hander. One, two, yeah, obviously. 200 axe. Right, so we want to get that shield done. We want to make that Taj as soon as we can. A Guizarm would be great. Right, so let's look at it another way. Damage. 5 to 6. 3 to 4. 5. Yeah, we need to be upping that. Okay. 5 to 7. So Volker's already our hard hitter. Kulgar is likely to... He doesn't even use a shield, so yes, we'll go Iron Battle Axe. It's going to take a lot of metal, and we're probably not going to make it anytime soon. And we've got another point anyway. I do want to unlock better shields, but for now, anyone who can wear armor can wear a padded doublet. Then we go up to medium armor for padded gambeson, and reinforced battle plate, which is almost easier to make than a padded gambeson. However, Volker doesn't need a better weapon yet. Let's... Okay, what do we want? Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make lots of stuff, basically. Yeah, let's get that endurance training for the extra movement. But I think for now... No. We'll stick to crafting. Get the Guizarm as well. There we go. Lovely. Right, we've rested. We'll come this way. We'll meet Matthias Lund and also do some gathering of resources on the way. And here is Matthias Lund. He's gone mad. He's killed all the brigands, but he believes he hasn't killed them all. He's looking for them. He's looking for them. He's going to kill anyone he thinks looks like a brigand. Lucilla, I'll kill them all! He is a very tough encounter. Basically, he gets a turn for every turn we get. I mean, technically he often gets 2 turns for every turn we get. He has like a 2-turn combo that he gets to pull off quite frequently, but not every time. We need to manage the fight by handling him at a distance with spears and bows, having a few heavily armoured shield bearers to take the first few hits, and then as the fight goes on we need to be like pulling people out. And yes, he's getting extra turns as we get less combatants, but we need to be like putting a lot of effort into keeping people alive. It's a hard fight. Right, so up here we are the Warungang and the I shouldn't have come this way round. I should have gone the other way around the mountains. Oh well, it's all fine. We live and learn. Especially if we live, though. We've got 3 days provisions. We're going to steer wide of the tower because it can be dangerous. Be on the lookout for any wild animals and get some more metal while we're at it. And there's those wild animals I mentioned. Great. Are they coming straight for us? No, we got lucky. Wonderful. So we're now not cutting through the forest, but instead, picking up wood and flowers and no. Oh, that looked like they were coming right for us there. And my throat's getting so dry, I'm really going to have to stop recording soon. But hey. So I know the character creation doesn't really matter that much now after we've started, but it was a big visual thing to show off at the beginning, and you know, when it's done, it's done. Where? Oh, you're right there, are you? Well, we'll have you for that. You. We want to get you before we nap. You people, I can't remember why they're important, but maybe they're tied into one of the missions later on. You lot, we're tired, we want to rest. We're going to kill you first, though, because we've been paid to. Right, leader's aggression is going to be a nasty thing. We've got people hiding in the mist, one other person. Volker. You can't quite reach him. Kulgar. That's right, throw yourself at him and swing your big axe. Good start. Very good start. Hey, Volker. Now you got a target. Oh, they've both got daggers. Bugger. So, we don't have much by way of valor generation just yet. Okay, I want you to poke for a reason. Don't heal until this person's dead and he's not taking damage anymore. Right. Run over here and throw that spear. Excellent. And now things are looking much better for us. Look, there. See, I was trying to move here and it moved the thing back into here, and then I go there, and there we go. You are not quite in range. So that is a special spinning attack. It does not inflict poison, but if it hits more than one person, then it inflicts poison. Right, Kulgar, you know what to do. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Melka, I'd like you to heal Volker. And then if you could move to like... Yeah, fine, there. Stab, stab. That unengages him and he could run in here, and he probably will. So I want you, lass, to run over there so at least you don't get poisoned. No, he went in here instead and went, I'll poison you all. Nasty piece of work he is. Right. Can we move closer? Yes, we can. Should we? Quite probably. That's what you get for poisoning 3 of us in one go. So we'll take their stuff, we won't take their bodies, because human corpses only give 1 point of food, and you need like 3 or 4 points for every person, and they weigh a ton for the amount of food they give you. Right. We haven't had the Help the Refugees mission yet, and we're going to need to rest soon. Cool guy, you got a level. Oh my god, they're fighting. Oh, our victims are... Well, they're going to be victims, alright. Sentinel gives ovation, which is great. Willpower is good, we'll take that. Cutting Maelstrom, I haven't really had much experience with that. We can go Berserker though for the Rampage. Yeah. So Rampage is a nice direct attack, right? Single target. It forces them to engage. Now we're going to have... Look. Okay, they've stopped fighting, so that's good, right? But we still need to rest very soon. Oi, you. Oh, bugger. You lot as well. Yeah, not good. So we don't want to engage them in case we get the mission to defeat them. Oi, you come... Oh, no, fine. Bugger off then. Don't go near them or they'll come pick a fight with us. You useless twerps. And now we really are tired. Right, we're going to fight you before they come back. Yeah, you picked a fight with the wrong guys who just needed to get their beauty sleep. Lovely. Yeah, we're tired. We're going to carry on being tired until we stop being tired. Kulgar, get in there. So we're going to go for a nice regular maim attack, which ain't going to do much. And then Rampage. Get 3 hits, and I think we get Fury if we get a critical hit. Look, it's all low damage, but it all adds up. Volker, run here. Attack the person with the axes. I said attack. That was a nice big yellow hit, so I presume that's a critical hit or something. We need to start tackling this one fast, but for now, I'm positioning here, half base overlap, to get our spearwoman in there to help weakening this one. But she'll be in a position where she can attack both, because I can go there, and then she has 2 targets. Now, we're going to keep Farwim engaged here with Kulgar to begin with, and then we'll use the pitchfork to separate. Alright. This henchman's pretty much dead. You are going to get pushed away, and then she's going to move aside to here. And then Edred, who has a shield and enough health, will go up here and hold aggro. It's good enough for 1 round. Okay. Kulgar, you know what to do. What a waste. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. That ain't gonna kill, but it's gonna get us significantly closer. Ow. Look. So time is clearly ticking during the fight, right? Because our wages have ticked over, and I doubt it was to do with the amount of combat rounds that have passed. Okay, mate, here's what we're going to do. You're going to run down here. Because 5 damage will get a kill here. And because Volker hits a little bit harder. Ow. Okay, now we got a problem. And we need to try and power you down quickly. But look, we have a pitchfork. And now I think we can get this done without losing anyone. Right, you can't really get in there, so I think it's going to Sword Boy. And to be fair, after the amount of damage he took, he's earned it. And he's a bit old to be called boy, really. Right, here we go. So, grab the stuff, fix the stuff, fix some stuff which we can't fix yet, and get out of here before these guys attack. Also, before we die of exhaustion. That ought to do it. Right, Edred, you did quite well there. We'll mend your stuff. Now, Swordmaster. Swordmaster is a nice one for a 2-handed sword. It's not quite so much fun for a 1-handed sword. Fighter, the destabilizing strike, never looks like a kick. It always looks like a really impressive weapon attack. But Protector is just really nice because we get encouragement. I'll take that, absolutely, and we go up to 29 in Constitution, 31 in Constitution, which is great. Achievement? What? Oh, right, I was up there on Alchemist. Right, got it. Melka, we'll mend your stuff as well. And we'll give you Valorous support. Right, Valorous Victory is very nice for dagger wielders and archers. But I don't think archers get access to this. Oh no, they do, because Valorous Support is very nice for archers as well. We'll take that movement, sure. As a support character, zipping around the battlefield quickly is going to be, you know, well in your favour. We'll do some mending here. And then I think for Volker, we'll be a little bit shy and we'll have to fix that up when we get... Oh, we got a nicer shield there. Let's give him a nice... No, because it's... Right, the reasons... the reason being we want to fix it before we sell it. Kulgar could take the new axe and shield. And I think for now he will. Right, do we make anything funky? We can make a cooking pot. Oh, I really... Yeah, I will. It's going to delay weapon manufacture, but we have ourselves a cooking pot, and I'll plonk it right here. The cooking pot is really nice. We have a new job, cooking job. Melka can be cook. So we can now make bread from wheat and salt. We have 8 sacks of wheat. We can buy some salt. We can make a load of bread. Save a load on food. Do ourselves all a nice big favour. Yes. Speaking of bread, we'll eat some bread. Eat some more bread. Some grapes. Apples. Throw in a cabbage. Some more grapes. We're done. Getting cooking food early. I'm up to happiness 13 already. So there's nothing really draining happiness, right? It's not like we go, oh, we got 4 people in the company, that's -3 happiness every single day, like it used to be before the patch. So this is why I refer to this patch as Super Happy Fun Time. However, I'm going to go over here and say, hey, look, what's this whole fishing lark we've heard nothing about yet so far? Oh yes, mercenaries can fish. Wonderful, we have a new profession we can dedicate some people to at some point. For now though, it's all about getting back to Stromcap and getting paid for the 2 duties we have done. Well, not really duties, contracts really, if you want to look at it that way. If you wonder why I was rotating the camera so swiftly there, I was looking for dangerous creatures or enemies in the forest, who may waylay us should we enter their domain. And we got another knowledge point, so that's great. Not going to go here yet. When we're level 2 or 3-ish, maybe. Basically with better gear. Equipment is where it's at the moment. And this knowledge point, I think, will go into endurance training. To just get that movement speed up. Now, one of the YouTube commenters advised I take the run skill. It looks like it's an out of combat skill and isn't used in combat, and it's used to run away from enemies who are chasing us down. I have not done that yet. I will definitely look into it. It's just that right now I really had some things in mind that I wanted to take early on. There are some dead bodies by a cart here. I will blatantly take their stuff. Grease, I can make torches with grease. And I probably should. There's wood over there. I will not collect it, because that particular forest or bit of woodland is somewhat dangerous. Somewhat, not massively. There's also, I think, flowers over there, so herbs. That's great. But in order to keep our company doing well, we need to be doing contracts on a regular basis. So, let's go back into Traveller's Feast Inn. Talk to Emercy Maurice and get paid. Amateur hunters, that's it. That's... we could do that now, I suppose. Now, the mercenaries available do rotate. They're not stuck. They used to rotate, then they got stuck. Now they rotate quite quickly. So we have Beardette, a swordswoman with Wrath. Okay, kind of like a... Wait. Yeah, she's got the standard availability here. We don't know how the attributes would play out, but yeah. We have Gabarali, an archer with aim. Very nice. And Parnus, a spearman with run. We can take a spearman with run, but for now we do want a woman with a bow. Oh, she's up for it. Right, yeah, sure. Lady, welcome to the company. And we'll... Gabarali. I don't know. Doesn't quite. Pickpocket. Oh. I think you'll do well for the thief skill. We'll call you Scally. Why? Because your companions know you're a right scallywag and the nickname fits. We're gonna pop out here. Mend some gear. What do we need to make funky stuff? Well, we wanted to make one of these. We could make one of each of these for the knowledge. Oh, one metal. To market! Sometimes the Three Hairs Market now sells metal. But not today. You know what? I think I'll take some time to decide what gear to make in the blacksmiths, and I'll do that in the next episode. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now though, and cheerio everyone!